heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
Take a Sith life.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a Mother Crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the Royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's gods for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. Is making it
the checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out, lucky for you.
Yes.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dane. And it's the Dane who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you. Who
Thank
is
you,
this
sir.
dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I do.
Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Guy seems fishy.
I suppose that's everything. Now to find Gav.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the Hideaway service, anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the curse breakers. Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Well, maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you who's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all.
What is that supposed to mean, huh?
Here you go.
Alright, let's see. There it is. That's because I'm watching my stream. Maybe. I paused my stream. How's it now?
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost... Man, must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably...
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a...
I have no idea then.
So, you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
You talk about the output device. Controller. How do you turn on TV audio? You're talking about the sound, the game sound? Should I turn off the controller audio? No, I'm not using. I'm using a plugin. The Turtle Beach is the Xbox. Yeah, I'm not using a Turtle Beach headset though. I'm using a jack controller, like a jack headset where you stick it into the jack. That ain't better.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
It won't be long. You stay here and rest.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
Master Quentin will meddle. I want no trouble. Wait, that's...
I don't know what to do then.
You were the hanged man. If you're a friend of mine...
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen him so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose this... I tried chasing him off myself. You look like you're complete.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find him over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwick needs those grapes.
How do I switch? How do I switch it to that? Should I turn the volume down? Well, that ain't better. If not, I just won't talk. I lowered the mic volume, so I don't know if I need to adjust it more. Do I need to adjust it more?
Can I have another cup, Daddy?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed.
It's not...
Oh, my apologies. I did well in that case.
That's really all it takes. What?
Of course. And Master Quentin commands that none of his favoured well.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
Well, no, I just trying to adjust it so it's like barely visible.
Don't tell me. Turnips for supper.
Brother, did you
Tolerable. I don't know what to be tolerable. It'd probably be better if I had the Turtle Beach headset, huh?
Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly?
Raise the game mode, yeah? Okay.
Such plenty.
Brother, we...
No.
Which one? Master?
What happens to us now, brother?
Nothing bad, I promise.
How's that?
Not ever again.
That a lot better or still shitty? Should I turn it up a bit more?
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble. Looks like that was the last of them. I better let Quentin's man know.
Should I turn it up a bit more now?
Don't tell me. Turnings for something.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off to the vineyard to see the lad?
Well, I know that much. It's annoying. I didn't know that there was any issue with the audio. Mark, why didn't you tell me there was an issue with the audio?
Those wasps won't be into...
Oh. I'll go to Androuge, fetch us a hant of vineyards.
Well,
I'll see.
Good boy.
Yeah, but then that would have helped me. How do you mod people in here? In stream? Brandon, how do you mod people? I see. Did I do it right? I don't know.
The tavern. It's done for. I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna... When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but...
No.
Please help them.
I don't know if that worked.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
Hey, it worked. Okay, cool.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there. Right?
So I just need a better mic then, right? How nice.
Ha! Golden Stable's my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers.
Well, that was my biggest issue, was hoping that the
That's a fine
quality
sword, friend.
was okay.
Heavy though,
But now that I have
We'll
to,
see we relieve
now that I
you.
have to work on my mic now, that sucks.
Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with.
There, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. You lose.
You lose. I have to download it. I must have downloaded 2 other games. Yeah, I know,
I'll
but
be keeping my blade, thank you.
I didn't think I would have any mic issues. But
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby. No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge.
what are you guys doing?
but that don't
Besides
mean they
watching
can't
my
keep us
stream?
safe.
With
If it weren't for
shitty
the Blood
mic
Axes and
quality.
me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you
I
do
don't know.
deserve
I have
service.
to figure out how
Just as you did today.
to get it first.
You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right.
I
You've
still
got
have
work
to get
do
the
for to make this
cam and
place
then I have to
presentable.
get the mask.
You best be going before I arm you with a mop.
I have a new dresser coming that I need to replace the crap one I have. So that'd be first, but I'll let you get the cam.
Martha was sick. Takes a brave man.
A Rosarian salute.
Oh, what is it they say? Old habits die hard. If we'd had a few more like you about, perhaps the...
By the way, now that you're here, so whenever somebody types a big message, it doesn't the message doesn't fully appear on my screen. Is there any way to fix that or no?
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
Take a seat, Clive. Fancy giving us a hand? Anything catch your eye? Always something in there.
Yeah, I thought they'd be requested it. Alright, Yeah.
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
I don't think there's a way
always
to
obedient
adjust
as
that
you,
in there.
Gav.
To make it so it's like either smaller or whatever. Or make it so everything appears.
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake
Just
says
the three
it's
of you.
keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid,
I know there's probably a delay too.
Ifrit still seems to
but I'm not 100%
come
sure.
and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance.
Because when I watch
But
my
then
stream
you
and then
are
I
no
watch
orderly
the
dominance.
YouTube while I'm watching right now.
Well, he's still got the
They
blessing
did
of the
a short
Phoenix,
delay.
doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days.
Well, that's what I'm doing right now.
You two behave now.
So,
Do you
we're
like my
meeting in
Buster Sword?
Northreach. But will I find Sid and Jill before this dame finds me?
Oh no, I believe you. Okay, everything appeared. No, I believe you. I just never noticed it. I didn't mean to do that.
Let's make this quick.
Oh yeah. I mean, like, I just put the stuff out there just because, like, you know, I don't really care about, like, the money and stuff like that. I'm just doing it for fun. But Like, if I ever did get serious, that'd be something I'll definitely, like, work on.
Northreach.
The soldiers used to speak of a brothel. But that was north of the checkpoint.
I mean, I know I should be doing it now.
I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Give him all you've got, boy. Get him.
Rough, rough.
What did you say was in these pies again?
Give me one of those hams, or biggest.
Fresh fish, all from the Sea of Grace this very morn.
Nah.
With reds, whites, ales, meads, ciders, perries, murrays.
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
I know that.
Welcome, welcome. I'll be here if you need me.
Why would I go broke? It's not like I'm gonna make money off this.
Begone! The gate's for citizens, not serfs.
We've the right to confiscate any
Objects forbidden by the throne.
Spices from the faraway deserts.
Like a plum for the apple of your eye.
I don't care about any of that. I'm just enjoying having fun and giving something
I can't decide.
for somebody to watch.
I'll just have to take them all.
People come in to watch, they come in to watch. And I'll be happy and grateful. No, I'm not out to make a living or anything like that or be some famous YouTuber.
These are all from Dalmekia.
Just want to have fun.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent
Yeah.
branded about you. The flowers.
Now I finally got my camera, it'll be a lot better.
More than Sid ever
So I
did.
tried looking into
Do you think you
LED outfits, but shit's expensive,
You're the Dane.
and some of the other ones they had I didn't really like. They had gloves with the mask combo, but I didn't like the way the gloves looked. They looked too bulky.
You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
So it's like, I'm gonna scratch on that idea.
Why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek.
Yeah, I
in the
know.
Holy capital.
Oh, that's what I was trying to go for.
I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless...
Unmolested? What if I want to be molested?
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely.
Yes, it will.
I shall expect a favor in return.
What?
Wait, what?
I have no filter. I'm very blunt, sir.
The fruit's not getting any fresh.
No one's allowed through the gate until all packs have been inspected.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But... it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
That's right.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course,
Should I be a good little boy, Captain?
You, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Boy, hold up.
Hold up, boy. You want some?
Fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
Maybe. I just downloaded, Remake and... what was the other one I downloaded?
Oh, bad?
Oh, I can't remember the other one up in NEC game.
Recognized me.
It's kind of like this one.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the
Maybe?
Vale.
Oops.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Stranger in Paradise or something like that? Maybe 15.
I saw you around the Vale of late. Oh, don't tell me you've grown tired of us.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is.
Is that any good?
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary. Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Yeah, I downloaded that one too. Trying to add more games.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
I don't know what else I'm going to download, though.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. Though I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this. Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours.
Handsome
I
face.
have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon.
Thank you so much.
If you find anything, ask
You
for
still
me
can't
there.
have me. I got PlayStation
I should
Plus.
probably start here.
I was thinking about downloading.
You wear the dame's brooch. She
Well, I have
must
to
trust
pay
you.
again for
Enough to help me
PlayStation
look for one of
streaming
your
that,
colleagues.
but I think I have to pay for
A
it.
woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then. Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you.
Okay.
Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first.
I got 15, maybe 14 more hours before the Devil May Cry mobile game releases.
Let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Well then,
I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
And I suppose I'll need to get my coin purse.
Excuse me, you
Hookers.
there? The gentleman... I cannot help
They got
but
hookers in
notice
this
you
game.
bear the moon and stars.
Damn.
So you are an associate of the Dames? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the Dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind
So what do you
enough to
to,
go in
Brandon?
my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the
Got
gate
nothing else
and
to do,
deliver
so why
packages
not?
to a few of...
Actually, what
three
you
in
were doing.
total. A grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller.
Nothing dangerous.
Why, of course. And though I cannot prevent you strongly,
Did one of them get on this?
Another one of the Dame's pets.
Ah, okay, cool.
Sergeant's got it in for us two.
Hey, you lost us. I'm just passing through.
don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like he owns the place.
The Dame laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
I dare say there's ways of finding out. How about it, Branded? Care to show us how you earned that brooch?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are, Robin and I need to know the Dame's being properly looked after.
PlayStation Plus is just more of a, like, you get games for free.
Fine.
It's kind of like
Put your mind
Xbox's
at
Game
ease.
Pass.
Oh, and just so you know, I won't be holding back. I suggest you don't either. Take a moment to get ready if you need it. Wouldn't want you...
This guy really wants his ass kicked, doesn't he?
Now, let's get the measure of you, shall we?
I mean, it's worth getting if you're getting PlayStation.
If that's what you want.
Just because, like, if there's games that you want to play.
Bastard. All right, let's be having you.
Scarelli wants
and
it,
when
huh?
you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Branded.
Come on, hit me! Can you hit me? Aw. Can't hit me. Aw, I missed. This guy.
Not this time.
All right. So you know one end of a blade from the other. Enough.
Yeah, you better yield. Bitch.
Fuck me.
Yeah, you started it.
At, Leon? So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer.
Dude, I'm gonna tear this guy up bad. Watch.
Not a bearer. Win the Dane's favour anyway. You got potential. I'll give you that.
See? Mess with the wrong person, that's what you get.
Can I go now?
Krieger's gash. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
Of course not.
Man or no, he's still a Branded.
You took me for a chump and you got treated as a trump.
Yeah, not after the bullocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
I'll leave you to it.
Yeah, good bloody riddance.
Yeah, I got the middle one.
At least we know the dame's in safe hands, I suppose.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her we got a good few hits in, eh?
Please. I want to get your ass fired. Bunch of chumps.
That's the day done then.
I mean, I would have got Baldur's Gate 3, but I didn't have enough money for it.
No one's allowed through the gate until all packs...
Yep, it is.
They get that colour.
There's nothing here for your kind, Brandit.
I have a delivery from Etienne.
Why didn't you say so?
Call me a Branded. Misjudged me.
It'll make him late. Sorry about the welcome.
Jerk.
Here. You can tell.
She give me some free shit too. Oh, you're at it.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's
Yeah.
finest. Just as promised.
Wow, what?
I have no business.
Well, I have business with you. A package.
I do not know you.
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his...
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
Guys are so rude.
This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue.
Dude, I'll kick you in your ass and you'll like it.
See you clapped in chains.
Cigars.
Latest.
Those cigars.
Have a good work.
Life. Do be careful.
Don't work too hard.
It all smells so delightful.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice. That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink.
The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? Etienne likes it. Tell him there's more where...
Of course. Perfume, cigars, and spirits.
Alright, let's see what's next.
The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late. Oh, don't tell me you've grown tired.
Ah, you have... I believe these are yours.
Delightful.
You don't say. And would you be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals?
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And a reward for a job well done. I thank you. As will our mutual friend when
Thank
she
you for the
hears
payment.
of how you have aided me.
The markets are...
Ugh, you need not remind me. Their incessant chittering is ringing in my ears even now.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then, was it?
I don't know how a bearer came by the moon and stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
Maybe.
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, a humble creature, assist the Dame of the Vale in her endeavors. As unlikely as it may seem, there are those within the upper echelons of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment of bearers to be barbaric.
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its bearers, and yet many would see their servants starve. Not for the want of coin, simple fare cost little more than a pittance, but to revel in the suffering of others, a simple act of cruelty. Contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bearers fed. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed. Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords you a certain freedom. A freedom I could sorely use.
So what are you asking?
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Oh, thank you. An extra meal may not seem like much, but it will make all the difference. Here, deliver these, but keep them hidden. Quickly now. What food I can provide goes where the need is greatest. And today, that happens to be the barracks. 3 bearers, overworked and underfed, not permitted a moment's rest.
It's no wonder so many die before their time.
Tragic, True, but do not let anger make you careless. People will view this act of mercy as an undermining of the Empire's authority. Be discreet for both our sakes, and for the sake of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the Dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying, then?
I'm afraid not. I'm expected back in the capital, and have already risked much speaking with you this long.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Heard the bones fell fine.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time. You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I daren't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
Has it always been this bad?
Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
It's not been half a moon since Bellen's tour.
That's what we signed up for.
I have something for you.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
You need to leave. Now. Please.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If not, return to your post.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
That guy is very rude.
Yeah. It looks like you need it. The Chamberlain must have sent you. But alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me. You need to rest. But I won't. I've wounds to heal and bones to mend. And what of your own hurts? Then wait. As will my hunger. Thank you, though. The drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
That bastard!
Did one of them get on this?
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something to remember me by.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Vale's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the Dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
Gives you faith, though, doesn't it? To know there are people out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the Dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
Heard the bones fell favourably to the...
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off!
Hold your tongue. He wears the Dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The Dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Count, most likely. Fools there nigh on every night.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Alright, let's see what's next.
markets are a veritable...
Ugh, you need not remind me.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
That's enough for today, Branded.
Go on, back to the Pensier. I need you.
Good new sloop camp.
That's enough dallying, you two. Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet.
You want me to find her for you?
Please, can you help me look for her?
I most certainly will.
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She's beautiful, white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting. That's a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her.
Alright.
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A Branded. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to...
The windmill.
Off with you now. I'll...
Chloe?
Doggy.
More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl?
Nope.
Is that someone napping on the job?
Or someone hurt?
Mind the interruption. The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
Chloe's dead, I think.
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favorite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she
This
was?
girl's rude.
A plaything. Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
Dad said bearers don't have parents.
He lied.
Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
Poor little girl.
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done. You, Brandon, here, now.
Yeah.
What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
All right. Where am I? He's over there. For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
Don't let them get away.
Get him!
Alright, guys. That's enough for tonight. Or for now. I'm gonna eat dinner. No. I'll be back. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll be back in a little while. I'll finish up the stream. Guys, take care.